yet another topic that I have spoken about in different ways, that being the way that you speak to yourself, the way that you speak to yourself. To be aware of this. To become aware of the thoughts that are flowing through you, without your awareness.
Quite a sweet treat.
The ones that you have been taught to believe, the ones that have perpetuated themselves within your experience as a consequence of the psychological impact that your experience has had on you. Nobody knows you and your life experience more than you do. I became so aware of the ways in which I was speaking to myself when I did a 30-day affirmation challenge. And that was looking at myself in the mirror and affirming 3 self-made affirmations, 3 in the afternoon, like throughout my day, and 3 before bed, looking in the mirror. So the morning and the night, I was looking in the mirror to say these affirmations, and then throughout the day, I was just speaking them. And I realized that when I would take those times to pause or to reflect on my purpose and those things that I care about, those things that are worth affirming, I would experience resistance. You wouldn't expect that. It's not hard to simply affirm yourself. What's so challenging about saying words to yourself in a mirror? Or so I thought. Of course I can do this without any issue. And the deeper I got into the challenge, I realized that it was exactly that. I also realized that I was replacing a lot of unnecessary thoughts in those moments. I was noticing a lot of the unnecessary thoughts that I was having. This is a natural result of being disciplined and doing what you set out to do. And the discipline doesn't have to be looking in the mirror and affirming yourself anything. But words are powerful. Your thoughts are powerful. The energy, the feeling that these thought forms induce And a lot of the times, more often than not, we're not aware of what those might be because we have thoughts constantly flowing. Taking a deeper look within different parts of your body. What kind of thoughts exist in your mind? What kind of thoughts exist in your heart? What kind of thoughts exist in your feet, in your gut, in your hands, in your ears, in your eyes? What do your eyes see? What do your ears hear? And this is just a different approach to address a whole being. And what I'm highlighting is that it is worthwhile to explore the way that you are speaking to yourself, the way that you are speaking about yourself, and the way that that is affecting your life here and now. Here and now is where you are creating from. In this moment, with this thought. What are you creating? Do you like what you are creating? Do you not like what you are creating? What don't you like about that? How can you slightly shift the way you are speaking to yourself as to honor yourself where you're at, but to simultaneously move in a trajectory that is more in alignment with what what your heart desires, with what you deserve? If you have unworthy thoughts, if you have thoughts that assume failure, where do you think your trajectory is? Where are you headed with that thought form? Sometimes it can be hard to look there because, again, the thought form in regards to being honest is associated to blame, to shame, anger, denial, which are all valid in a sense. That's not always the case, but these are just reasons why we wouldn't want to just explore the ways that we speak to ourselves, because those feelings don't feel good. If you can take a moment to have compassion for yourself and understand that you were taught things that potentially did not align with what you, your soul, the purity of your being resonates with truly, You very well may have entered spaces that quite literally forced you to abandon your own self, to suppress your creativity, to destroy your imagination, which is your strongest, most powerful tool. It's not like that for everybody. But for many of us, that is truly the reality. And so to have compassion for yourself, that if blame or shame or something along those lines come up, that you don't necessarily deserve to experience it in the way you might be telling yourself that you deserve to be experiencing. And as true as that is, we still have to take responsibility. And in this case, that is what I'm describing. Taking responsibility as to have compassion for yourself because of the cause, because of the simple facts that you are not to blame. At a certain point, when you realize something and you don't take the initiative, you choose to mask or suppress, then yes, you maybe have to be held accountable in that sort of way. But even then, having compassion is going to be the most healthy way that you will be able to work through those things. So, an invitation to take some moments to notice truly what you hold, what the memory of your cells in different parts of your body hold, what has been taught to you, what you have been taught to believe about yourself, how you have naturally responded to that impact, and how that has shaped the way that you speak to yourself. And really exploring how you sense you deserve to be spoken to. I am worthy of this. I am kind. I do go above and beyond. Because you can stop a behavior, but if you don't replace that behavior with something else, then it is way more likely that you're going to go back to that old way. And that old way is old news. So that is all for tonight. And again, I am very thankful for you listening. Have fun reflecting on this video. Apply this in ways that serve you and that resonate with you.